Can everyone please rise?
Gotta remember to breathe.
She just took a breath. You can turn now.
Thank you very much.
I'm crying already.
No need to cry. You want to give that to your mom?
Today we are here to celebrate the union in marriage of Dan and Aki.
Smile.
Their desire to be one as husband and wife. You are here to support them as well, to be here when they need you. Of all the people in their lives, you are the chosen ones. You are the ones that they chose to be present to support them. So from Dan and Aki, we say mahalo. You may now please have a seat.
Be happy.
I know I'm happy.
Breathe.
I know.
You both took a breath at the same time.
Yeah.
You said I have to remember to breathe, and I saw you taking a breath.
We are one already.
I know. Now, do you have the rings?
I do.
Can you go a little closer to your family?
Yeah.
So they can hear you.
Yes.
There you go. Everyone, I'm going to explain to you what we're doing because you need to be a part of the ceremony. And part of that today is the cleansing of the rings. We have the rings sitting in the pa'akai, being prepared for their journey. In the Hawaiian tradition, we understand energy. We all understand energy. The chi, the light, the manabo.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when people touch things, they put their energy into it. The rings have been on a journey, and we don't know where it came from. So we need to oki, cut, and only be you two from this moment on. And you two have been on a journey to get to this point, right?
Yes, we have.
So I'm going to ask if you can take some of the pa'akai and sprinkle it into the water.
Together or?
You can do it together.
Looks yummy.
Yeah. This pa'akai, this salt is actually from the land and the sea. So it binds you from Mauka to Makai.
Are you nervous?
Yeah, no.
These tea leaves are used for protection and to support you as well, to call upon. So the calling of the concha was used to call upon all your ancestors, all the family that came before you. We always must remember where we come from and how we are connected. This gives you strong roots, and your tree will be bold and beautiful. It is also used to call upon your aumakua. Aumakua in Hawaiian is your guardian spirits. And so we ask that your guardian spirits to be present today as well. Now again, all of you are here. So we're going to take in the breath of life together. When we take in the deep breath, we're going to let go of the ha. The ha in Hawaiian means breath. It is contained in words like alo. Right. Mahana, family, Hawaii, this sacred place that we stand on today, in this beautiful place called Hapuna. And so we honor this by taking in the breath and doing the cleaning. So everyone together, we're going to take in the deep breath and let go of the ha. All together, deep breath. Let go of the ha.
Feels better.
Feels better.
Haloi kamea nui a kamea ikie. E kokua kako I pakahia paue.
You okay?
E mahama kako I ho'okahi ka umauma ho'okahi ke alohe. Alohe, alohe, alohe. Can everyone say mahalo?
Mahalo.
And our request was heard. So the whole beginning of the ceremony is about preparing. You know, when you go out for a hike or you go climb a mountain or jump into the ocean, you have to be prepared. You get into the tough and rough seas. If you're not prepared, you can find yourself in a situation that is not happening, not bringing you joy. So the preparation is important. This is a ohehana ihu, which is a Hawaiian nose flute. And it's used through the nostril versus the mouth because the sacred breath of life was first taken through the nostrils. So it's a very sacred breath. The ohe is being used today to set free any memories that no longer serve you. Throughout life, we have experiences that happen, and then we safely tuck it away because we don't know how to deal with the emotion. Well, these types of emotions that no longer serve you start to add up. It changes the way you handle things in life. It alters you. You're no longer the person that you were meant to be. So it's work, but you must try to set free, not the memory, but the emotion connected to the memory, the pain and suffering. So everyone here today, when you hear the sound of the ohe, just be present. Just be right where you're supposed to be, right now.
With you.
I feel good.
It did, it really did.
I feel like, wow. There we go now. How about we just get married?
Yeah. Sign me up.
No, we got plenty more to
Okay.
go. That was beautiful.
It was him.
Thank you.
You have chosen some leis to give away today to some of your family members, and you wanted to honor them today with these beautiful leis. The leis in Hawaii represent love. when you give a lei to your siblings or friends, there's a kind of love that you have for them, you know? Then when you give your leis to your parents and those who cared for you and nurtured you as you grew up to be who you are today, there's another kind of love that you feel. We all know that. But when you give a lei to the one that you love, that you decided to spend the rest of your life with as husband and wife, that's a whole nother level. Well, today I'd ask if the three siblings could please stand. You guys go together? Can you come out to the aisle so they can reach you? Now, could we have the parents please stand? The siblings can have a seat.
Technical difficulties.
That's perfect.
All right. Show must go on.
So, do you want to start on this side?
Let's start with
There you
Aki's
go,
side.
Aki.
I'll hold them and then she can present them. Okay.
So,
This is for
Aki's
Dad.
parents, please stand.
Okay. Your mom first?
No, you
It is.
give my parents. I think.
Okay.
So this is my dad.
Oh.
Thank
Very
you. Thank you.
Part of the family now. Hey,
At last.
you look beautiful today, Mom.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Then I'll hold them and you give them to my parents?
Yeah, my parents. This is.
My dad.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
No, you guys do.
Mahalo, the parents can please have a seat. So what we're doing is we're bridging the families together by the extension of love. One gives to the other and the other gives to the other. So there should never be your family or your family. It is from this moment on our family. Now, remember when you first found out that you were falling in love and you started to get these funny feelings in your stomach and you would giggle when there was nothing to giggle about?
Still do.
You still do? Awesome. See, those feelings are unique to Aki, right? And unique for your feelings and thoughts about Dan. So when you give each other a lei and you're at that level of emotion and love, you place the lei gently around each other's neck. Look into each other's eyes and see that spirit within them. Give them a kiss on the cheek. And Dan, we're going to start with you.
Okay.
Take your time, Aki. Look into his eyes. Handsome man.
I didn't know how that was in the program.
Is that okay? Center? A little bit more this way. Towards Dan. It'll make a difference in the photos.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's why we're here. For the photos and the
Little
video.
more.
That's all.
Little more.
Did it happen? It's not documented.
Okay. Now what we're gonna do? This is, if you're from here, you know what I'm talking about. But for those who are joining us for the first time, this is something really important. In Hawaiian, we call it mana. The mana is your sacred bowl. And when you have emotions, how you say it affects your digestion, your stomach, and things like that. Well, that's your mana bowl. It sits in there. So if you're stressing out, your mana bowl is being affected, and that's why you feel that. So you have to do the work, yeah, to bring the light back into your life, into your mana bowl. But when two people like you come together again and your mana is bright, when you exchange mana, this power, you come like this and all of a sudden you're like that. Together, united as one, you are brilliant. The way we exchange mana in Hawaiian between people is by placing the forehead to each other, gently touching the nose. Close your eyes and be 100% present. Gently breathe 3 breaths into each other when you're ready. Now, sometimes we get busy, you know, work, friends. Sometimes not all doesn't happen to everyone, but if it does, before you go to bed, you always have to have love in your heart and be gentle. Look at the other and ask, can we exchange mana tonight? And you just gently breathe the breath into each other until you feel yourself completely connected again. And then you can move forward together as one and your mana bowl is bright. So simple, yeah? Before we get started with the ceremony, we just finished the cleansing. We'll be here for another 2 hours, so get comfortable.
I got nowhere to be.
Dad's just a happy man. He'll be right here all day if you need to. Let me read these words. Look into her eyes. A good marriage must be created. It is remembering to say I love you at least once a day. It is never going to sleep angry. It is standing together and facing the world. It is speaking words of appreciation and demonstrating gratitude in thoughtful ways. It is having the capacity to forgive and truly forget. It is the ability to embrace the beauty in each other's strengths and weaknesses. It is not only marrying the right person, it is being the right partner. Now, the declaration in the ceremony is the legal part of the ceremony, and it does require that you answer yes or no, or I will, or I do, or something like that. Okay? Whatever comes to your mind, but be nice.
Yeah. No curse.
Hi.
So we're going to start with you, Dan. Do you, Dan, take Aki to be your best friend and partner in life's journey?
I do.
He said, I do. Do you promise to treat him with kindness, compassion, and respect?
Yes.
Do you promise to fill your home and life with peace and harmony?
Hi.
Do you promise above all else to love her with all your heart?
I do.
With words spoken and all those unspoken, do you wish to take her as your wife?
I do.
Yay! Now, Aki. Do you wish to take Dan to be your best friend and partner in life's journey?
Yes.
Do you promise to treat him with kindness, compassion, and respect?
Yes.
Do you promise to fill your home and life with peace and harmony?
Yes.
Do you promise above all else to love him with all your heart?
Yes.
With words spoken and all those unspoken, do you wish to take him as your husband?
I do.
Okay.
No going back now.
No. The vows in the ceremony is the promises that you make to each other. But those are the promises you make today. They should evolve in your relationship, in the years that come, the challenges and opportunities. And then sit together and just be present in that moment. And then start to plan for the future, goals for the next year. If you do this at least once a year, you'll stay on the same page. You'll stay on the same path. And there'll be no regrets. So today, you have both decided to prepare your vows.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this in the middle.
Okay.
And we're gonna start with you first, Dan.
No
Let
pressure.
you break the ice.
Are you from Boston? The question that started it all. Boy, am I glad I said yes. Aki, as I stand here before you today, I can't imagine my life without you. You bring out the best in me. You fill my soul and heart with happiness. When I'm with you, I feel safe and free from any worries. Not only do you fuel my sense of adventure, you never hold me back, rather challenging me to make every day count. You allow me to be me, and while that is no easy task, you embrace all that comes with it. Above it all, near or far, words cannot describe how I feel when I'm with you. Aki, as we go forward together as one, know I will always be by your side, to support you, to inspire you, and most importantly, to feed you. Your passion for life is contagious. Your beauty is unmatched. You are the best friend, daughter, sister, dog mom, and partner one could ever ask for. It is incredible what we have achieved in such a short time. Your dreams are my dreams, and together, anything is possible. Through the good times and the bad, wealthy or poor, and in sickness and in health, no matter what, I will be there for you. This is the good part. あなたに出会ったことが私の楽園です。あなたがいてくれる、I always screw this one up, くれることが私の夢です。Aki-san, 私はあなたを永遠に愛することをここに誓います。How'd I do?
Good. Good job. 大変よくできました。My turn?
Yep.
Okay. Dan, I had no idea on St. Patrick's Day 2017 I would meet the love of my life and adventure partner. We had been chasing each other our entire life. You were born in Boston, where I went to college. Your family moved to Los Angeles, where I graduated high school. And then you went to college in Honolulu, where I moved after living in Boston. I am so happy you encouraged me to explore the idea of moving to the Big Island together. We both had our ups and downs, but we got through them together. With you, I truly feel we can accomplish anything together. You always give me the confidence and strength to move forward. You are the most caring and selfless person I know. You push me to become the best version of myself. When I fall apart mentally and physically at the 11th hole, you are always patient with me, knows that you need to feed me snacks and cheer me to play my best golf. The Japanese. Dan, 2017年セイントパトリックデーに人生のパートナーに出会うだろうと夢にも思っていませんでした。それまで私たちはお互いを追いかけるような人生を送っていました。あなたは私が大学に通ったボストンで生まれ、あなたの家族は私が高校を卒業したロサンゼルスに移り、そしてあなたは私がボストンから移住したホノルルの大学に行きました。一緒にハワイ島に引っ越すというアイデアを追求することを私に勧めてくれて本当に良かったと思っています。それからたくさんの浮き沈みもありましたが、一緒に乗り越えました。あなたと一緒なら本当に何でも成し遂げることができると感じています。あなたはいつも私に前進し続ける自信と力を与えてくれます。 あなたはとても思いやりがあり、無私無欲な人です。あなたはいつも私をより良い自分になれるよう応援してくれています。私が11番ホールで精神的にも肉体的にも疲れてしまった時に、あなたはいつも私におやつとそして応援が必要だということをよく分かってくれます。As your wife, huh?
There's more.
There's more. Only in English, the rest. Okay. It's a whole book. As your wife, I promise to be the best partner for us to grow and accomplish our goals together. I promise to be supportive of your ever-changing business ideas and encourage you to keep exploring. I promise not to take advantage of your selflessness all the time.
You know.
Selflessness all the time. I promise to cherish your love for your family, love for our dogs, and love for Boston sports. I promise to love you, care for you, and be your forever adventure partner. Aki.
Like the same ones.
All pals. All pals, yeah. I didn't want to
did
cry.
good. You did great.
No, my makeup.
You know, Dan, just trying is a big thing. You know, I know Japanese people, when I go to Japan, they always appreciate your effort.
Yes.
And that was very bold of you.
Thank you.
But her English is much better than your Japanese.
I need to live in Japan a little bit.
You gotta go.
Perfect.
Well, maybe in 5 years you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Good job.
That was so beautiful. Your daddy was crying.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I can't look.
Oh, don't look. Now the rings are ready. They have been cleansed and purified. Aloha aku no, aloha mai no, e ho'o mau, mau ke aloha. Our love, your love, will last forever. We're going to start with you, Dan. If you can take Aki's ring out of the pa'akai. If you like some water, you okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Now you're just going to place it to her knuckle on her ring finger and hold with 2 hands, one under. There you go. And little bit pose for the camera. There you go. It's amazing, isn't it?
It is.
We want to capture this moment.
Absolutely.
So now you're going to look into her eyes and you're going to say these words. With this ring,
With this ring,
I give you my heart.
I give you my heart.
For my heart will be your shelter,
For my heart will be your shelter.
and my arms will be your home.
My arms will be your home.
From this day forward,
From this day forward,
you shall not walk alone.
you shall not walk alone.
I place this ring on your finger
Place this ring on your finger
as a symbol of our friendship,
as a symbol of our friendship,
my love,
my love,
and my commitment to our marriage.
and my commitment to our marriage.
You may place the ring on her finger.
Yep.
Oh.
There
you
go. Nervous?
Little bit. Now your turn. And same thing, just on the knuckle.
Yeah, on the camera.
Yeah, smile for the camera. With this ring,
With this ring,
I give you my heart.
I give you my heart.
For my heart will be your shelter,
My heart will be your shelter.
and my arms will be your home.
My arms will be your home.
From this day forward,
From this day forward,
you shall not walk alone.
you shall not walk alone.
I place this ring on your finger
I place this ring on your finger
as a symbol of our friendship,
as a symbol of our friendship,
my love,
my love,
and my commitment to our marriage.
and my commitment to our marriage.
You may place the ring on his finger. Wish him on
Look at that. Really nice too.
It was?
The Hawaiian flag.
Hold with 2 hands. This is a lei kukui. The lei kukui symbolizes the light. If you stay in the light, Doorways will open. As I read these words, you just look into each other's hearts, you look into each other's eyes, and you see the one that you love. These are the hands of your best friend, strong and full of love. These are the hands that will passionately cherish you and through the years will give you comfort with every touch. These are the hands that will give you both strength when you need it and will support you to pursue your dreams. These are the hands that even years from now will still be reaching out for yours, still giving you the same unspoken tenderness with just one touch. Aki, I'm going to ask you if you could take this lei with both hands. With all the love in your heart, you're going to place it around Dan's neck and a kiss on the cheek. So Dan, you have received the lei kukui, which is a gift from me to both of you. The reason why you have the lei on is because we have placed the kuleana upon you. The responsibility to take that lei home and find a special place. On your journey together as husband and wife, you'll start to accumulate things that have great memories, great mementos. You don't want to spread them all around the house. The really special ones, you want it in one place so that it can be a constant reminder of your relationship, your dreams, the things that have come true, just everything about you two. Very sacred space. Take the lei and place it in this sacred space. It doesn't happen to all marriages, just 99%. There are times in the marriage where you're not communicating, not in the way you should be. Well, sometimes one of you will have a heavy heart. If one of you do have a heavy heart and the words cannot be found, you just don't know how to present it. Sometimes it's because it's been put away for too long. Take the kukui lei, the lei of light, the lei of love, and place it somewhere in the home where you know the other will see it. Some people put it on the other's pillow, the dinner table, whatever you think is right. When the other sees the lei, do not run away. See it as an opportunity. Take the lei with all the love in your heart, humility, because you have to be humble, and you go to the other and you say, I see the lei has been shifted from our special place. You know I love you with all my heart. Is this a good time for us to talk? And it's not about right or wrong. It's not about making it right in that moment tonight or today. It's about setting it free and loving the other one enough to do it, to let it go. Some things take time to make better, to fix. Sometimes it's right away. But most important is that you need to always be able to know that you can comfortably go to the other and communicate. Okay, so that's your kuleana. And Aki, if he doesn't do it, you call me up.
Okay.
I'll go come your house.
Yeah.
I go pull his ear. My mom always did that. Don't make me come your house, pull your ear. Okay, everyone. We're going to do one more closing prayer. This is a Hawaiian prayer. And so we're going to do this together with the breath. Everyone taking a deep breath. Let out the ha. I ho'okahikahi ka mana'o. Together as one, one in mind. I ho'okahikahi pu'uwai. Together as one in heart. I ho'okahikahi ke aloha. Together as one in love. A mama ua noa, our request was heard. Could I ask that everyone please rise?
This is the part I've been looking forward to.
Yes, both hands. Yay. Dan and Aki, today you have exchanged your leis, promises, rings, and have exchanged your love and mana to one another. You are now one. May the blessings of life, the joy of love, the peace of truth be your constant companion, now and always. And it is with great pleasure and honor that I say these words. By the authority vested in me by the state of Hawaii, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may now seal your union in marriage with a kiss. Big hand, everyone. And the bouquet.
Thank you very much. You made it.
Okay.